Okay, there we go. Finally. Okay, issue number 1 fixed. Now, why is my chat not working? Okay, yeah, we're getting somewhere. Slowly but surely, I'll get this figured out. Okay, why can I not? Oh my god, just let me log in. Please, to my dashboard, thank you. We're getting somewhere, guys. Okay, so that's working, but for some reason now my chat box is not working. This is just a disaster of a stream, of course, like always. So that really does not surprise me. Well, Terrence, I can't test myself unless I go live, so... well, let's just copy, chat, paste this back in, try this again. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to delete the chat box, and we're going to put the chat box back in and see if that works. Name is already in use. Don't tell me what to do, OBS. Okay. Well, maybe Chatbox will just randomly start working like it did last time. Because I literally have no idea why it would not be working. Use the URL below, or just click launch. Hello? Chat box? No? No, whatever. I guess we're just not going to have chat. Who knows? All right. It is what it is, I guess. At least we got a majority of things actually working. Correct, Terrence. I have not watched Harry Potter yet. Okay. So as I was saying earlier, we have finally made it to the end of the new Jeffree Star Shane Dawson series. So we get to partake in the end of that and see what this series really is all about. So now this one is it's an hour long, so we'll try 1.5 speed. I'll see how that sounds. If not, I'll slow it down to 1.25, but I don't want to sit here for more than an hour listening to this again, because of course I watched it first in case I needed to research anything. But yeah. I'm juggling yours and Xylee streams. I know I sent Xylee a message and I was like, hey, I'm going to go live in about 45 minutes to talk about the new Jeffree series video, because she reacted to the first one with Chris. She did a second reaction with me. And she's like, well, I'm going live in about 45 minutes to go over the ABBA and Peach video. ABBA and Preach. I don't remember. Now I'm confused because of what Chris was saying in the stream. So now I don't even remember what the names are correctly. But so she might hop in here after she gets all done. I'm not sure how long her stream is going to go. I don't even know how long that video is. So I don't know if she's going to, continue her stream on after that, or if she's going to hop on in over here. So he could use magical wand, say magical spell to get it working. I know if I had a magical wand to make my streams run smoothly every time, that'd be awesome. But I didn't think that updating my OBS was going to erase all of my previous settings. So yeah, that's why I'm confused on why the chat box isn't working, why my mic wasn't working. So, because I even tried to update the chat box and do a new chat box, so then that way it would all work correctly. But silly me for actually thinking something would work correctly for me. So, all right, so let's put this on 1.5, see how that goes. And then let me know if the audio needs to go up or down, and I can adjust that. But here we go. So this is titled The End of Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson, which I was kind of annoyed that that's what he titled the video, because that was what I was going to title my video. Keemstar Show's also live. Why is the Keemstar Show live? I should go in there and be like, why are you streaming in my time slot? Let's go in there. No, this Keemstar Show is not live. I think they have a premiere going on right now for a video. Yeah, I'm not seeing the Keemstar Show live. Is it a members only live? Because I don't get the joy of getting gifted memberships. Since I'm a creator, they don't allow creators to get gifted memberships, which means if I want to watch any members only live, then I have to pay for everybody's channel. So it could be a members only live because I'm not seeing them actually live. So it's probably members only live. But okay, you know what? Let's just hop on in here. Oh my god, why did I click on so many things? Let's go back. I'll hop into Xylie's stream here real quick.
I've literally seen people do this. I literally watched a live stream of someone doing this. That's what they do over there. That's why I tell people leave the damn antis alone. Yeah, it is. It's literally, yes, on a live stream, Blue. But they don't get really caught because they're small.
Okay, we just had to stop and harass Xylie for a second.
That's why it's fun. It's weird to me that Ethan gets away with this shit because he's so big. What's up, Bruce? It's crazy.
Okay.
So,
oh yeah, she's almost done.
About the fact that YouTube's unfair.
Yeah, she's on 14 minutes of that 15-minute video, so maybe she'll stop in. Oh, I should probably I'll get into my Discord if she wants to hop in here. And chat, or we can join hers later. Okay. Anyways, enough of me getting distracted because it's super easy for me to do. Let's go on with the video now. Now that we are an hour late from when I wanted to start this anyways.
Ridge wallet is a sleek, durable wallet that's as beautiful as it is safe.
Dang it, I already fast forward through that. No advertisement for you, Shane. All right, so here we go again with the timestamps. We're starting at February 24th, 2020. So we are back in time yet again, because that's what Shane loves to do with his series.
Doomsday.
That's a sick word.
That's kind of the darkest thing ever.
That's so cool. Doomsday is such a good name. The Doomsday Palette. Whoa, I have to ring to it. It's sick.
So right off the bat, we have the mysterious name for what the palette is. So again, what it was supposed to be called was the Doomsday Palette. So, I mean, it's like I don't know, it's good, but I mean, do we get to blame the whole Panini on Shane Dawson then? Did he foreshadow this happening? Is it his fault for coming up with that name? I don't know. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh my god, I haven't seen this in 2 years now. Yeah, 2020. Oh my god,
They all shattered.
So here, oh, our lives or the palette? No, our lives are great.
All right, let's see it for real.
Oh my god, this is like a reveal. I've been waiting 2 years for this, except that it's not coming out. Okay, here's the Doomsday palette.
What? I feel like you've got lots of good stuff. I don't know what's like dark about this.
It's not dark. It's just I don't know. I feel sad.
Personally, or for Jeffree?
Natasha, we are on 1.5. If it's too hard to follow, just let me know and I can slow it down to 1.25.
Or what?
I mean, I'm happy that he's happy. I'm sad about him being so negative about YouTube.
So it's time to hang up my fucking hat and
And
focus
so-
on other things. You should be smiling and laughing. YouTube sucks. Hey, they do. You suck. No, literally, no one's clicking anymore. You were wasting our fucking time.
And so
we are.
you feel TikToks and Reels and stuff aren't, and are you feel
They're the only thing that gets views. You post a normal photo on Instagram, they bury it. It isn't about being canceled or not being popular enough anymore. We already did it all. So it's like, okay, well, we're still us. We're not irrelevant. It's just how do you navigate in a new world. And Reels and TikToks are the only thing that get views. You do a photo, the
Give me
likes
that
are
alcohol.
so horrendous. You do a fucking Reel, 5 million views. Well, only 800K clicked my last video and no one fucking cares. So it is like, oh, we're not getting any views anymore, so you're gonna stop uploading? Yeah, kinda.
So he's still getting 800,000 views on a video, but to him, that's not enough to keep going. So he's just going to basically abandon all of the people who do watch his content and stuff like that on YouTube because he's not getting the views that he feels like he should. Now, the reason that he's getting more views on Reels and on TikTok is because all of those people don't necessarily know what happened in the past, especially on YouTube. So, of course, he's going to be getting more views on a different platform, especially on TikTok, where there's younger audiences that don't know about the past and they just see a fun 30-second makeup video versus doing any kind of research and knowing exactly what happened with everything. So, yeah, YouTube is where a lot of the scandals happened, and that's where all the videos are made about you that, you know, that are on YouTube. So a lot of the people on YouTube really have already started to migrate towards TikTok anyways. And even James Charles was saying that videos on Instagram, like an Instagram reel, is getting more views than his, more likes or views than his actual photos are. And same thing with YouTube, like he's getting more views on Instagram. And it's just kind of how everything is shifting. Like literally everybody wants instant gratification. So of course they're going to go to an Instagram reel to watch a short video. They're going to go to TikTok to watch a 30-second to 3-minute video. I know that TikTok now allows you to upload, I believe, up to 8-minute videos, but I don't think I've ever seen an 8-minute video on TikTok because nobody wants to sit there and watch an 8-minute video on TikTok. Like, if that was the case, then people would just be taking their YouTube content and splitting it up into 2 videos or 3 videos and putting it on TikTok, and then people would be watching, you know, an 8-minute video, going to the next one, watching an 8-minute video, going to the next one, watching an 8-minute video. TikTok is not known for long form content. It's known for just quick instant gratification. Like, here's a funny video that you're going to be done with in a matter of a minute. So 800,000 views. Yeah, Caitlin, it's still a lot of views. Most people will never on YouTube get 800,000 views on a video. Like my most popular video that I have, I think has like 150 some thousand views. And that's been on my channel for 3 years now. Almost 4, I think 3.5 years. And it's at 150,000 views. I think it might be creeping up on 160. But to post a video and still get 800,000 views, like Jeffree's videos still, after they've been up for a while, surpassed that 1 million view mark. So like you're kind of turning around and shitting on your fans and saying, hey, not enough of you are watching my content, so I'm just not going to upload it anymore.
But it's also not, it's not fun anymore. They took the fun out by making me the fucking villain. So when you were like...
Really? They took the fun out by making you the villain. That's literally what he just said. They took the fun out by making me the villain. Jeffree, you were the villain. Like, the whole situation behind the scenes trying to take James Charles down. Like, that was you. You saying that the reason that nobody talks bad about you online, or creators don't talk bad about you online, is because you have dirt on everyone. Of course, you're going to be the villain. Like, it wasn't them making you the villain. You chose to be the villain. You chose to insert yourself into all the drama. You chose to leak information to drama channels. You chose to leak information about Nikki Tutorial's deal with Two-Faced. That was all you. No one was making you do any of this stuff except for yourself. So no one made you the villain.
Really never drank. Like, I think you were kidding. Maybe you weren't, but like...
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you holding this, Shane? We're not doing this. Shane.
Really?
Two documentaries later, we're not doing this.
Not still? Not sip?
Let me turn off Avatar. Damn it.
Okay, how about if you get really drunk, I'll get really high for the first time. Actually, bad idea.
Like that guy that did the video trying to debunk everything that I am as a human. People believed it. Your grandma's really not 100 blah blah blah. You lied about her age. No, I rounded up her age for one video. But it was in that moment of everything we did or breathed or did anything wrong, it was like turned into the most massive thing on the planet because it got views, attention, and money. Yeah.
But again, because you were lying about what you were doing. Like, you posted that Instagram video, or that Instagram photo saying like flying to Orange County to visit like my 105-year-old grandma or whatever. And it was a repost of a photo that you had already put on your Instagram before, and you got called out on it. So you were lying about it. So of course people are going to call you out about it. And also, like, did you just say that your grandma's still 105? Like, why has she not aged in like the past 3 years? Jeffree Star's the problem. Jeffree Star is cringe. Does James Charles still have that lawsuit with the personal assistant? That I don't know, American Princess. I'll have to look into that. I haven't heard anything about that. Exactly, Justin. Yeah, he made himself the villain.
Yeah, my grandma is 105. I still have never drank. Well, you tweeted with a whiskey bottle in 2011 because that's what I did for attention. I still have never drank. So it's just everyone sucked the fun out of it and made me a piece. Like they made me like I was a piece of shit. I know I'm not. So why am I going to be on a platform where people think I'm a piece of shit? That's not healthy mentally. So I can't wait. Bye. This is my last video. Never upload. Time to.
Well, I mean, you acted like a piece of shit on the platform, so why would people not treat you that way? And you have to show growth and change for people to not treat you that way. And you just really didn't show that growth very well. Is there some? Yeah. But the fact that people are still coming out from behind the scenes and saying, Jeffree still does this, Jeffree still says that, like, it's not a good look. So, of course, people on YouTube aren't going to be giving you the pass that people on Instagram and people on TikTok are.
Jenna Marbles and do something else.
I guess I'm
Just so great saying that out loud.
So what made you make the decision? Like, what, you just woke
All
up one
year,
day?
and just not having fun anymore, and people aren't enjoying long form content. I love a 25-minute video. I love making it. We all talk.
See, I don't think that that's true at all. Hey, Inklet. People on YouTube love long form content these days. Like, that's why a lot of people are moving from Twitch with streaming and doing it on YouTube, because people on YouTube want to sit there and they want to like interact. They want to do like reactions. They want to watch videos and, you know, interact with the creator. Like, they want long form content. If people didn't want long form content, The Right Opinion wouldn't still be putting out videos. He's still putting out hour, 2-hour videos. Like, yeah, he doesn't put them out every month because they're, you know, very well researched and very in depth. But I'm sure if he had the ability to put them out faster, he would. But if people weren't watching that content, the long form videos, people wouldn't be uploading them. People wouldn't be doing them. If he saw that he got the same amount of views on an 8-minute video as he does on a 4-hour video, why would you waste the time and do a 4-hour video? Condense it as much as you can down into the shortest amount and even then upload it into parts if you're getting more views on a short content video than a long form video. So I don't believe that at all. And plus, Jeffree doesn't really do long form content. Like, it's 10, 15, 20 minutes max if he's doing like a full face review. Other than that, like, most of his stuff isn't like super long form content. So
much. We talk for a living, you know, and it's just you have to just sit down and look at all the analytics and be like, yeah, people just don't care. Like, we're kind of wasting our time doing this. So how do you evolve and do this, you know? That's why I'm like, you can't be shocked that I'm like,
I guess I'm just saying. I mean, I want you happy, so I don't want to come across like I'm not.
Yeah, I guess I just haven't we haven't had a conversation.
No,
about
I had
it,
no
so
idea.
it's okay to be shocked.
When you
That's
FaceTimed me
like-
last night about it, I literally wanted to throw up. Like, because I don't know what YouTube is without you. Like, I feel like you're just such a huge part of.
It's been crazy.
All of
Yeah,
it.
it's been a really cool journey.
Like, it's just so crazy that like the first series was so, you know.
I evolve and I shed my skin so quickly, more so than others. I think it's like the first series to now wasn't that long ago, but we've already lived like 10 more lives.
but for Shane to be like, I don't know what YouTube would be like without you. Really, Jeffree Star only blew up on YouTube like 4 years ago, maybe 5. Like, he wasn't getting, you know, the 10, 20 million views per video like he was at the height of his career. It was really like the first time that I realized that Jeffree Star was on YouTube was when I saw that first documentary, that first docu-series from Shane. And honestly, that was, I think, the first video of Shane that I watched too, was that series. Like, I knew who Jeffree Star was back from the MySpace days, but like, he wasn't like that big that I was like, oh my god, like, he's on YouTube. Like, I was like, oh, this is interesting. I haven't heard about this person in like 10 years. Let me see what's going on. So I mean, Shane tries to like make him like he's been this big person on YouTube for years, which, I mean, yeah, he was big in the makeup community, but when you put him against every other creator on the platform, I mean, he's not huge. Does he have a large following? Yes, absolutely. Will people ever have as much as he does? No. But I mean, he's not like the end all be all of YouTube. Like, he's not like PewDiePie or Mr. Beast, who have 100 million followers each. Like, if those people up and left YouTube, then it would be a huge thing. Just like when Jenna Marbles up and left YouTube. Yeah, she had a very large following, and she, for me, would be one of like the original YouTubers. But I mean, I don't put Jeffree Star in that same category. Hey, Kat.
So, you know,
I mean, and it's admirable to be able to know when to hang up the phone, you know? Because, like,
that's how I feel.
I even be guilty of being like, well, why would you give something up that's not, you're not giving it up, you're saying goodbye, you're choosing, but it's like,
I think for me, it's hard to wrap my brain around it because I've been through so many dips.
Yes.
To where it's like every 3 years I'm irrelevant, and then I reinvent, and then it goes well, and then there's a dip, and then this and that. So for me, I'm like, all right, I'm figuring out what I really want to do.
Yeah.
For you, I guess, like, you don't edit. Your creative brain is a different way.
Yes.
So it's not, you're not being fulfilled, I guess, by making videos. It's not like.
I still love making collections and ideas, and I love that type of stuff. The algorithm, the fun, all of it has been taken out. It's just not fun. I know, it's just really not fun. And then let's go for 1 second. So.
I mean, yeah, if it's not fun, then don't do it. But I don't see the whole point of making this very large, dramatic scene for no reason. Of course, Shane over-dramatizes everything. Shane is losing his cash cow or cash yak, right? Yeah, he's going to transform into a rancher next. And Jeffree needs to be honest with himself, and when you apologize, be sure you are sincere. Exactly, Crystal. I mean, a lot of times he was just apologizing to just get the hate off of him. Like, look what happened with the situation with Trisha Paytas and Jeffree Star, when Trisha was calling out Jeffree for how she was treated when they went to Vegas, and how she was treated by him and Hair by Jay. And then Hair by Jay went on the Instagram live and was calling Trisha all these names. And then Jeffree woke up the next day and tweeted out, "Good morning to everyone except for the guy who used to do my hair." And then 2 weeks later, guess who's back in a video, and guess who's doing Jeffree's hair? He only apologized to get that hate off of him. Or took that stance against Hair by Jay, I guess, to get the hate off of him. Jeffree's making it seem like YouTube is going to crash if Jeffree's not on it, right? Yeah, YouTube is going to be just fine. Just fine. I am super annoyed that my chat box still hasn't appeared. This is so stupid. Stupid YouTube.
Oh, my ranch hands here. Come on. Mr. Yago.
So from here to the grocery store is about 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay, because it looks like we're 5 hours away from everything.
Right. It's very deceiving from where we're at. Like, we're far from town, but we're not that far.
I feel like I'm on another planet.
Yes.
There she is. How are you? Nice to meet you. They're my clone squad. They keep me looking fuckable. This is Rylan, Shane, and Chris. Hello.
This is the first time meeting, right?
Yes.
In person, yeah. We've only been on Zoom or FaceTime.
So what's the job entail?
So I'm running the social accounts. I love creating content.
So are you like having to stay up with like the trends and stuff?
Pretty much, but it's easy because I'm like into it. I'm always like
So
researching trends.
we're at this moment where. Stop! Oh my god. So Shane. So this is so cool. So we're just meeting for the first time. Shane Dawson's here with the camera.
Yes, I know. I know you guys.
So conspiracy collection. It was magical.
Absolutely. I was working at Morphe during that.
Yeah. So
Were you working there when they started throwing it out?
Yeah. Oh. I was so sad about it too.
So then what happened when you were they like, okay, so everybody, group meeting, we're taking out.
I've never asked this because behind the scenes, me and my business partner got a call and it was like, hey, we've had such a beautiful relationship. We have done so many amazing things. I opened up so many stores for them.
Yeah.
And it was like, hey, we're actually done with you guys. We just don't know what to do. We're like, I thought it was dope. So I guess what I was going to ask is, was there a moment of like, I wonder if all the stores being told like, hey, we're not going to carry this anymore. We got to take it away. Were you there for that?
I was in management at the time, and
Oh my god. Oh, girl.
They just said take it down. When I got into work, they're like, take them down, put it in the back.
Moving on to the future.
I can't believe that they just are like, nope, take the product down, put it in the back. Like, I hope that they weren't just throwing the product away. Like, I hope that they sent it to like TJ Maxx or something and they just didn't destroy it, because that'd be a little ridiculous if they just destroyed it. Is it even a real apology if you keep doing the same thing? Exactly, Caitlin. Doing the same thing and never learning from your mistakes is stupid. She does kind of look like Jaclyn Hill, doesn't she?
Sure. What's the plan for today? So what's going on? You're doing TikToks. I want to die.
So you know what would be funny? Imagine I pull this out and I'm like, oh, and I'm like, then it's like, close, bam, I'm in the full look, and Shane's next to me like, looks good.
That's cute.
Like something like that.
Yeah.
We could try to work on that. I think that'd be really cool.
So he's like you're using the palette.
Yeah.
He's randomly there once you're done. Yeah, that's dope.
You're the genie that came out of the palette.
Okay. What's that? Trend called?
Maybe you can do like. But you know the audio where it's like the knocking one? It's like ding, da 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 da. Maybe you can do that one. And like who's knocking? Or maybe we can like pan the phone, like so you're like this, so we pan the phone like it's the door, and you're on the other side.
What?
Okay. I'm gonna have to show you examples, but basically it's a door, and you like pan the phone from the door.
Oh gosh, look at the time. I've got to get home and sleep with your brother.
And the idea could be like you're gonna have the wig, and you're gonna like go into the camera and spin it, and then the transition's gonna be like you wearing it, and then you're like.
Fully Chris.
Do I have to say all that?
It was weird. Not this part. This part you see walking.
You have a beautiful soul.
Oh, look at that. It's 3 lines.
See, this is dark. This is why I can't TikTok. It's dark.
I'm down. But see, this is the issue. Is I've been online for 20 years. I've done all from Friendster to LiveJournal to MySpace to Instagram to Facebook, and now we're at TikTok, and I want to fucking kill myself.
Honestly, truly, yeah, facts.
Honestly.
I mean, if you don't want to be on TikTok, like if you don't enjoy making the content, then just don't do it. Like, there's no reason that you have to. You can just upload your reveal videos for your makeup palette and be done. But you know that you're not going to continue to grow your brand unless you continue, to make content on different platforms. Gianna, yes, this is the new part. This girl has no idea to make content that suits Jeffree. Yeah, I mean, I saw some of his TikToks, and they're just basic makeup transition TikToks. Like, it's not anything like wow, you know.
Why don't you make an audio?
That needs to be an audio. Yeah.
So every time you say something funny, does she just say like that should be an audio?
Do you want to see my notes since I started? These are literally all the notes that I've taken for in the last week. I just don't know. I'm not thinking like I'm working. Like this is just what I like. So when I hear it, I'm like that's potential. Everything is fine.
Everything's good.
You should know. With the camera.
So we launched a palette. I have 150 Tibetan yaks now, and we'll be talking to them here.
Okay. So you're gonna get in makeup.
Thank God.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna get your makeup done. We're gonna go to the hotel. We come back, do a TikTok, talk about the palette.
Because we'll do one right now, just me with the wig and the whole thing, and we'll do another one with him. Like we'll stack them up and thing.
Yeah.
You can stack content. It's something you guys do.
Okay.
All right, but we're gonna hop on it now.
What's nice to meet you. I respect your work. I do.
Oh my god, Deb, can you imagine if like Jeffree released a video of him like dancing to Renegade or something? Just from, like, you know, old TikToks back in the day. I don't, that would be terrible.
And then what made you want to come back?
I went to Houston and I was going through so much. Personally, I needed to like sit in a place that I didn't.
Okay, now we're actually going to find out why Maddie actually left. Because remember, she quit being Jeffree Star's assistant during the height of the drama. Well, no, it was it was a little bit before. It wasn't in like November. No, because she was there for the palette. Was it November 2020? November 2020? So maybe she was there for some of the drama, or for the height of the drama. But I don't know. For some reason, I feel like it was a little bit earlier than that.
Didn't know anybody and like do the work and do the therapy and come back to earth a little bit. I mean, those 3.5 years with him were so intense 100% of the time. So I think I just needed a second. And I came back and we had talked throughout the time I was gone, like here and there, but ultimately like him and this brand is like an extension of me at this point because they really were my family. We spent every single day together. So it wasn't.
She left in November 2020. Okay. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking 2019. I was like, it couldn't be November 2019 because that was when the palette launched. Hey, Ash Tara. When he was working with that woman, Camilla, his reels were fire. I don't remember any of that. I also don't really Instagram. Like, I'm a terrible, like, oh my God, my pause game is getting so good. Yeah, like, I barely even load up Instagram unless I have, like, a message on it, and that's pretty much it.
A hard decision when he suggested that I come back. It's totally different now. I mean, you see, this life he's living out here is so cool, and just I'm really happy for him. He really does seem like he is just at peace out here. It's really cool.
And I don't want to pretend like I don't know anything, right?
Right.
Obviously, I know, but
Yeah.
I think a lot of people think that you guys had something falling out,
Yeah.
fight. Without saying everything, you just needed time away.
Yeah, and it just the timing happened to not be the best timing. I felt bad leaving in the middle of it, but I also like I couldn't even look out for myself, so I had to like make a choice. But no, nothing ever happened with him directly. Like I trust him with my life. I think he would say the same. Like there was never.
And once I saw that she was back working with him again, because, you know, there was this rumor of, like, what really happened? Like, why did they have a falling out? Why is she no longer working with him? And she said, like, you know, she needed to, like, have her own life, and working with Jeffree, you just couldn't do that because his life is your life. And when you're somebody's assistant, you have to be constantly around them all the time. So she just didn't have a chance to, like, you know, live her life at all. Because when you're in LA, they're constantly going. So when I saw that she actually came back, and she was working with him again, I was like, okay, I don't believe that there was some kind of major fallout that happened. She left after he moved because she lived in the new house for a while. Okay. Shane's tan line was so weird. What? She's blaming it on her own family, but why didn't she go see her family? See, I don't know if she... Well, was her family in LA or was her family in Texas? Like, did she go home to Texas to see her family? Hold on, let me back that up just a second. Okay.
It seems like he is just at peace out here. It's really cool.
And I don't want to pretend like I don't know anything, right?
Right.
Obviously, I know, but
Yeah.
I think a lot of people think that you guys had some big falling out, fight. Without saying everything, you just needed time away.
Yeah, and it just, the timing happened to not be the best timing. I felt bad leaving in the middle of it, but I also, like, I couldn't even look out for myself, so I had to, like, make a choice. But no, nothing ever happened with him directly. Like, I trust him with my life. I think he would say the same. Like, it was never that. It was some personal family shit, and I had to choose me and my family first. It was just, like, I think the timing kind of threw people off a little bit, but also I didn't feel like I owed anybody an explanation, you know? So, it's crazy. I told Jeffree this when I was here last 2 weeks ago. I was like, I just started rewatching the whole series again from the beginning, and I was like, I wanted to feel something again. And I just look at, like, where we were at, you know, the end of 2019, whenever that Mall of America was, and it was just, like, the most massive explosion. And then it just was, like, a hurricane after that. And that's when the whirlwind set in.
During scandals and controversies, because even when we were doing series, you were always so cool and chill about stuff. Were you, like, internally being like, oh my god, the world's on fire?
No, I think because we had to keep the machine going, that was my distraction. Like, I was just so focused on every other moving part that was going on, making sure that we still got through what we needed to get through, even though, you know, the world is burning and he's, you know, there's so much going on to his name, and it was a lot. But I think I also did internalize a lot of it and not really realize it until I stepped away from it. And I was like, holy shit, like, people don't go through this. Like, this isn't normal. Like, that's crazy. And I was taking on, you know, when you spend so much time with somebody, you're living their emotions and you're living their traumas and all of those things too. So I hurt with him, but I had a job, I had a duty, like, keep it together. It wasn't easy at times. I was very tired.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine the amount of stress that she was under, having to deal with everything and keep going, even though his whole world was basically falling apart at that time. And then, you know, you have your own life that you're trying to live. It's just a lot to have to take on. She couldn't find a job that paid as well. That's why she's back. There was a fallout. They unfollowed each other. Yeah, I remember them unfollowing each other. Like, if there wasn't some kind of fallout, why would you unfollow? Like, if you're family and you would die for him and he would die for you, why did you guys unfollow each other? There has to be something that happened. Obviously, it was something that they could work through for her to come back. But yeah, I mean, you just don't unfollow someone just because they stop working for you. And took the post down. No, she went to Arizona. Okay.
We made it through.
So how is it different now? Like, since you...
The chaos back then was drama and fear and anxiety, and, like, it was just heightened. It was very extreme. Chaos now is just, like, normal life chaos. He's got a lot going on because he's got the cosmetics company, he's got the ad company, but there's not the craziness of it, like the sheer chaos of, like, yes, and, like, yeah, I mean, it was a lot. Burnout is a real thing, and when you go 3.5 years nonstop, I mean, it's inevitable, and that's just kind of like, and he understood that. We talked about it. We all experienced it, and you even pointed it out. Like, he's never on his phone.
Yeah, it's weird.
And, like, he'll leave it inside and he'll go out for hours. It makes it challenging to sometimes get cosmetic stuff done, but we always get it done. Like, we'll always get it done.
Well, come on in.
Come on in. I'm not saying.
Yeah, I mean, if you're constantly going nonstop for 3 years, like, you're gonna get burnt out. That's just the way that it goes. I mean, same thing with Tati. Like, Tati was uploading 5 days a week for like 5+ years, and then she, like, cut back to like 3 days a week, and now I don't know how often she's uploading now. But yeah, I mean, I can't even imagine, like, filming content for 5 days a week. Like, yes, people work, you know, a regular job 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, but I mean, when you're filming something, sitting down, I'm sure she's probably not editing it. I'm sure she has some kind of edit or some kind of editor or something to, like, edit her videos for her. But I mean, it could take, you know, 6, 8, 10, 12 hours to film a video. But I mean, sometimes they don't take that long either, depending on what kind of video it is. So, I mean, there's give and takes. Like, I'm sure there are some people who are filming for 8, 10 hours a day. And there's some people who are filming for an hour or two. So I think she was with him on the trip abroad when he supposedly had COVID. It was him, Boom, and Mitchell. I do remember seeing some Instagram things from Mitchell back in the day. I always wonder if they even sleep where you are. Wait. I always wonder if they even sleep when you're someone's assistant, like she was to Jeffree and LA. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, like, when he needed something, she was there. Like, I'm sure she was probably like an on-call 24-hour assistant. So if he needed something, I'm sure, you know, it's her job to go take care of it. found this way the hotel looks exactly like the Frontier Lodge at Disney World.
Stay here, but I've heard really great things about it. 5 hot tubs.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so what's the plan? So we're gonna take a shower.
So take a shower, like unpack, decompress, whatever you gotta do. And then I think give them time. They're probably just starting makeup. I would say I'll probably come back here at like 6:30 and pick you up.
All right, well, thank you.
Of course. I'll be back here.
Come on in, Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium.
I don't want to be rude, but like, do I have people stay here for something so epic? This is huge, right?
Yeah, and it's so quiet. Whoa.
Okay, here you go. Don't hit him in the head. Wow.
I mean, I'm sure they have a very large, like, travel thing. Tourism. There we go. I'm sure there's a very large tourism time of year where people go to Wyoming. That's why there's a hotel there that big. Like, if there wasn't, Shane, then they wouldn't be in business. Like, sometimes I don't think that he thinks about things that come out of his mouth.
We need to get some of these. What's up? Okay, so what are we gonna do?
Oh, eat, sleep, fuck.
You sound like Jeffree. This has been interesting. I mean, I'm happy that he's happy, and I like seeing him up this down. But I don't know. Maybe I need to talk more to him about why he's quitting YouTube, because I feel sad about it. He seems happy about it, but maybe I'm having a problem moving on. Maybe I should quit YouTube. Like, why am I sad about it and he's not? I don't.
I mean, he literally just told you the reason why he's quitting YouTube. He's not getting the views that he wants, and he's not having fun. Like, how is that hard to process? Like, why do you have to sit down and talk to him about it more? Like, I literally understood that from the conversation that they had at the beginning of the video.
I guess he's embracing other things. He's doing TikTok. And
No, but TikTok is like, and no offense to TikTok talkers, but like, he looks like miserable doing that.
Well, if we want to stay relevant, this is what we're doing outside now. Yeah. Did I maybe put a gun in my mouth after this?
maybe. This is why you're quitting YouTube.
Yeah. Imagine Shane doing this.
Glam.
Oh, fucking. Yeah.
There she is.
Well, we haven't come around to the TikTok thing yet. I think he's found a place where he is having fun with it.
Need to figure out when we're going to talk about the palette. That was the reason we came out here. Okay, I just wanted to document this. So as you can see, my eyes are completely ruined because I have put every single shade on like 3 times, and then I've been wiping them off and putting them back on, and I just want to make sure that each shade is like perfect and something that I am excited about people playing with, because like now that I'm so much more invested in the makeup world, I know like what is going to disappoint people. So for example, like this shade, I love this one. It's like a creamsicle one. I love like a creamsicle.
It's such a perfect creamy nude for like right in the crease to blend everything out.
Oh yeah, but needs more payoff. And then this black one with the sparkles in it, I really like it.
Oh my god. Bitch, shine.
It's like one of my favorites, but after you kind of blend, some of the sparkles kind of go away. But besides that, I am really excited about it. Like, I feel like the more I look at this palette, the more confident I am about the actual color story. I mean, obviously I have some notes on the actual shades, but I can't believe I didn't really do this last time. This is so much different now. Like, I'm really paranoid, and I just really want to make sure each single shade is good. I'm gonna write up on my notes. I'm gonna keep playing with these, and yeah, this is crazy. Ah.
Because he's such a narcissist, he can't imagine a time and place different than the one he's in. That makes sense. Shane and Ryland's conversations are so dumb. Yeah.
I feel like you've got
No
a lot of good
comment.
Stuff. I don't know what's like talk about this.
I just feel sad.
Personally, or for Jeffree, or what?
I mean, I'm happy that he's happy. I'm sad about him being so negative about YouTube. I get it, but
I mean, I think there was a lot of trauma for him there, and I think, like, even when he brought it up earlier, all he mentioned about it, because I initially was like, well, it's not what it once was, and he was like, and then I log on and I just see all the hate on the sidebar, and then I think that's probably, like, where it goes to him, because how do you ignore it, and then it's just a constant reminder of that's where the downfall of this past chapter started. And if he doesn't have, like, a healthy, positive reaction to opening or posting YouTube videos, but I understand, it's sad, it's, like, the end of something crazy.
I mean, you can always create your YouTube videos, upload them, and post them, and just not go on and look at the hate. I mean, that's a thing that you could do, you know.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was excited to come out here because I was excited to show the palette and talk about how happy I was that it didn't happen, and we both went in better directions and all that stuff. But now I'm like, well, am I being a bad friend for not like trying to help him right now? Or like, am I being a bad friend because I want to keep him doing something he doesn't want to do? I don't know. I just feel like, I mean, even for me, it's such a part of my life. Like those series that we did together and all that stuff, it's just sad to be like, is this really gonna be it?
Hey, I'm Shell. Yeah, to me it seems more like Shane is sad that Jeffree's not going to be there for content when he needs him. Like, again, out of all people on YouTube, Shane could have made some kind of docuseries on. He chose to do a third one about Jeffree Star. Why? There's plenty of other people you could have did a series with, but you chose to use Jeffree Star. So really, you're just mad that you're not going to be able to use Jeffree Star for your content anymore.
This is it? Like, no offense to come on in. But like, is this it? Like, it can't be it. I don't know, it's so sad.
I think he's viewing it differently. It's not it for him, it's it for him for now on YouTube.
I'm not on TikTok. So are we never gonna make stuff together? That's like my favorite person to make stuff with.
And here's the thing. You know, I'm sure, like, everything comes in waves. Like, YouTube's been around for years. Do I see it going anywhere? Not really, no. So, I mean, everything on YouTube is going to ebb and flow. Like, the makeup community was, like, huge up here, and then everything happened, and it took a nosedive. And it's going to eventually go back up again. So once it starts to go back up, what do you bet that Jeffree Star starts to upload videos again to YouTube? Because it's not about, like, having fun. For me, it's not about having fun, because you're still doing the same thing over on Instagram. You're still doing the same thing over on TikTok. You're just not doing it on YouTube anymore. But once those views start coming back in on YouTube for beauty stuff, I'm sure you're going to be one of the first people back on YouTube pitching your products, pitching your merch. Like, because you're going to follow it where the money goes. So are you really leaving YouTube because of the hate you're getting on YouTube? Or are you leaving YouTube because you're not making as much money from YouTube as you used to make money from? The only thing you want, Shane, is more money. Yeah, good point, Justin. Who wants to work with Shane, though? Yeah, that's true, Inklet. Jeffree brings in views, and that means more money. I mean, but does he bring in views? I mean, could he have picked somebody else to do a series with? Like, the big drama right now that's going on, like, is he could have did a series with Destiny. He could have did a series with Mizkif. Like, he could have, like, really went into that whole situation. But he chose to do the same thing and do another video with Jeffree, when there are a lot of other things that are happening on YouTube. He just can't get out of where he was in the past. Like, I feel like he thought, like, hey, it's been 2.5 years since we uploaded that first video about the conspiracy palette or whatever. Maybe people have forgiven us. Let's see if we can do another redemption arc. I mean, maybe that's what he was hoping for. But, I mean, beauty on YouTube just isn't what it used to be. So no one really cares. Like, the only people who are watching this series right now are Shane and Jeffree's fans that they have left, and drama channels and commentary channels. Like, that's why you're not getting the views that you used to get, because you lost most of your fan base, and it's just people reporting on your channel. It's probably in a sense cheaper for Jeffree too, because he doesn't have the team for YouTube. That's true. Yeah, I mean, he used to have Christian, his videographer, but I doubt that Christian is, like, recording his TikToks. But, I mean, maybe Christian's still editing his YouTube videos. I don't know. He could have, but why fix it then it isn't broken? Since he probably also not making that much on makeup like he used to as well. Right, I mean, and if you're not making as much money on makeup as you were before, I mean, you're still getting that AdSense checks from YouTube. So, I mean, by not uploading videos to YouTube, you're cutting that entire ad revenue off completely. Like, are your videos getting 10 million views a video? No. But not uploading a video and getting 1 million views, you're still taking a few $1,000s out of your pocket. He needs to do true crime videos. See, I don't know if I can take him serious with a true crime video. I feel like if he does true crime, he's gonna make it a little over the top, kind of like he did with his conspiracy videos. I mean, being over the top for the conspiracy videos, that works. But when you do true crime stuff, if you make it over the top like that, it's not going to go over well. If they're such good friends in real life, why does J-Star leaving YouTube matter? Exactly. The only reason that it matters is because Shane's not going to be able to make content with him anymore. So why pay a camera guy and editors when TikTok is easier to post and edit? That's true. But, I mean, you're still losing that revenue from YouTube. I think Christian came back and left again. Yeah, I know that he came back, but I didn't hear anything about him leaving, but I would assume with him not posting regular YouTube content that he's not around anymore. Unless, like, he is just, like, Jeffree's just sending him the files once he does a video once a month or every couple months when he releases a palette, and then Christian edits then, so... Everyone is turning on true crime. That's true, yeah. A lot of people are like, no, true crime is not where it's at anymore. No, because the cost of making Jeffree's videos does not make it worth it to him to make content unless it's promoting product. Yeah, I can see that. Like, I mean, for him, like a couple $1,000s is nothing. But, you know, if I uploaded a video once a week and made a couple $1,000s off of it, I would be a very happy person. Maybe someday. But as of right now, that's just not a thing.
Well, it's taking a turn for sure.
And let's be honest, it's never going to be a thing if I can't figure out how to make YouTube work correctly. If I can't get on and start my stream properly, if I can't have my microphone working, I can't even get the damn chat box to appear on the screen. I mean, no one's ever going to take me seriously as any kind of commentary channel. Like, stupid YouTube. But no, it's actually my fault because I was the one that's like, yeah, last time I uploaded or went live, it told me I could update OBS. I'm like, now I'll do it next time. So then, of course, I did it right before I went live. And, of course, everything got messed up. So, I don't know. Maybe I need Chris the Narc to come in and help produce my OBS so things can work properly.
Sure, like, it started as you were going to show the palette, and then he said, why don't you come here and we'll show the palette together, to, oh, I'm going to announce I'm leaving YouTube. And then, yeah, that's a different lingering energy than, like, the renewed sense of purpose I think you thought you were going to find, even in yourself, collaborating.
Even filming this, like, I was excited the other day when I was like, okay, let's just film something. And then, like, when Jeffree sent me the voice memo, I got so inspired. And it felt like the old days. Like, I felt like, oh my god, we're doing this. Chris, grab the camera, let's fucking go. Oh my god, we're getting on a plane. Like, that energy. And now it's just, like, sad because I'm, like, super inspired and excited to be making this. But he is so uninspired by YouTube that he's leaving it. So then it leads me to be like, then what is this? This is a lot. I knew it would be a lot. It always is. I guess we're gonna read some hacks.
Why does everyone stream these days? Deb, I just enjoy streaming because it's almost easier than going through and making a video. Like, yeah, this is an hour-long video that we're watching together. But if I sit down, get timestamps, download the video, edit the video, get the clips that I want from the video, record my parts of the video, it's still going to take me 2, 3, 4 hours to do it. Or I could just watch the video live and actually, like, interact with you guys while I do it. So that's why I do it. So, like, just editing videos, like, I don't know, like, there's things that I want to do and like to edit the video and I don't know how to do them. Then I'm YouTubing like how to do this, how to do that. And like, yeah, I'm learning things, but then I'm taking, 2 to 3 hours to learn how to do this one effect on a video for 2 seconds. So eventually maybe I'll like edit some videos and like do some of that stuff, but I'm just enjoying actually just streaming instead.
I know you're keeping secrets, hoping that I won't see this, but for whatever reason, I think I like it. Feels like
Look at that sunset.
at least it's something different, and I can't help this feeling. I think I like it.
Wow, you look so good.
Thank you.
Well, what's the plan? Okay, so tell me where we're going. What is this restaurant? What's that? Well, us two streetwalkers. So we're going to Fire Rock, one of the first places we ever ate here. We love it. We go there a lot.
You're getting bit by a mosquito.
What?
and you're-
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Hot. I have more questions about you leaving YouTube. Yes. Really not sad. Not at all. We'll get to it. And then I want to show the palette. Well,
So before all the crazy drama, we were gonna do Shane and Jeffree part 2.
You're gonna get a mosquito bite on
oh my
your
god,
face
it
too.
hurts. It hurts. Oh my god.
Why are they going for the faces?
Oh my god,
That's
it
brutal.
actually bit me. I felt it.
It did bite your
And I
face.
didn't like it. Ow. Let's go on the Hummer. It hurts.
Well, the good news is you guys don't live far because we're gonna need you to come back. There's a 5-story Western store called Luke Halbert's, and I really want to style all 3 of you. Like, the sickest cowboy outfits. Chaps, definitely.
Oh, there you go, Shane. Jeffree's giving you more content to put on your channel. So you're only like an hour flight away. So it's not like you're not going to be able to use him for more content. You do great, and I think your audio is the best out there. Well, thank you, M. Shell. It wouldn't be a stream with me if something didn't work properly. I prefer watching Bruce stream because Bruce more content. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. Thank you. Ryland is not like the Yak Burger, you can tell. Well, we will see.
Grandma still works there. She just turned 99. If you want to do a donkey punch, I'm sure she'll do it. What's a donkey punch? Oh, here. Ryland, Google it and say what it is on camera.
Okay, let me see. Okay. A sucker punch, especially one delivered to the back of the neck, head, or the kidneys of a sexual partner who is crouching on all fours.
What?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Chris, you're up.
I love how they treat Chris just like he was Andrew, making all these sexual references towards him. But also, like, how do you not know what a donkey punch is? Even I know, like, I knew what a donkey punch was when I was, like, in middle school. Like, maybe it's just a Midwest thing that we all knew about.
There. So, let's get on DB. Alrighty, here we are. The world famous. Hey, howdy. I got me a pickup full of queers. Oh, fuck, you guys are sick.
So if we turn to the middle of the menu chain, there she is, the Star Yak Burger, Miss Girl.
Wow. That is so specifically insane.
From makeup to meat. I want to go full everything. I want to have a retail location, and then I really want to make.
I'm surprised he didn't tell Maddie to trademark that for another book. Because remember in the first series, his trademark was like Before the Wigs and the Wealth. And now he could do another book called From Makeup to Meat, and he'd do his transition from the beauty community to being a rancher.
A healthy fast food restaurant, like a simple menu, and it's just all yak and really cool desserts.
All yak is a pretty good name.
Yeah.
All yak.
Our next palette. Oh, no, this bread, it's a little sexual. It's like a pass. It's like me and Ryan at the bottom. This is what we do though. Yeah. Oh my god. Sorry. Gucci, 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 of course. I'm so sorry, Ryan. There's the castle wine. Is it amazing? It's so good. Really? Oh my god. Oh man, I'm not gonna pull it.
Right out of the oven.
Wow. It's like I'm eating ass.
The ass or the bread?
Oh my god, so soft, building luscious.
Oh, poor Chris tried to make a joke there when Maddie said so fluffy. And he said the ass or the bread, and no one paid attention to him. It's like they don't care that Chris is even there. Poor Chris is just the camera guy.
Ooh, butter, talking about never.
Maybe I will put a joke.
Maybe.
You're not weirded out by eating the yaks?
No, I'm not at all. This is what it is out here. Like, people eat off of their own land, and that's it. They don't even need to go to the store. So it's just different, and I don't find it weird at all. It's great. It tastes really good. We're gonna try it tonight. It's good. It doesn't taste like anything crazy. It's like a burger.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm a little nervous about like eating them and then eating them, but I know it's not them.
it's
so
not
that's
them.
Fine.
No, definitely not them.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay, it's time to do a taste test.
the yak burger has arrived. Is it like triggering? Why do I feel like it shouldn't be? Right? Everybody eats it. Not everybody.
No hormones, no additives. This is so healthy.
This one didn't have any.
Oh, Shane, stop.
I mean, it looks just like a regular burger.
No, it didn't. I mean, it's a funny joke, but no, it did not. I mean, it looks efficiently and enjoy.
All right, well, cheers.
Cheers. Yeah. Cheers to the yak. Wow. First impressions? Very good.
I like it better than burger.
Okay, your turn to try. Oh, yep. There she is.
Yeah, I agree, Deb. I don't think that Rylan really likes it. But also, everyone is all like, oh my god, the bread's so amazing. And, you know, the reactions to the bread were over the top. But then to the yak burger, they're just like, yep, it's good.
Yeah. There we fucking go.
Do you feel bad? No. Wow, well, congrats on your burger. I love it.
Thank you. Yes, Maddie. Maddie's having me.
Maddie, how's that? Yeah, because you know that, Mark.
I get
Thank you.
Me too. And when we need the axe tomorrow, I'm gonna die. Let's crack open some pussy. You're out right here. Yes, that bitch. Come on, man. Fucking red lobster. Yes, red lobster. Y'all are really stealing Jesus.
Whoa, I want to go in.
Right, Inklet, he's gonna start farming some wheat next so he can start making his own bread.
What? Oh, I think he'd be down.
Okay. Oh, yeah. We're down. All right, guys. Well, our wombs are hot and fresh.
So what are we doing? What's going on tomorrow? I hate that. What is this?
You started this.
Where are we right now? Wait, what time should we be there? What are we doing?
We'll be up.
I don't know why they chose to film this like right next to the waterfall or the hot tub or something and not just go into one of the rooms where there wasn't all this background noise next to Yak Plush. I'm sure they probably, if they haven't yet, Jeffree will do like a Yak Plush for his pet line for his dogs. I mean, I feel like that'd be something that he would do if he hasn't done one yet.
Well, our flight we need to board at, so you said we should leave at 11:30.
Yeah, 1:45 probably.
So we should be leave by.
Come on in.
Come on.
Just wait from the line. Absolutely not.
I've never made that noise. No matter how much is in my mouth, I've never made that noise. On that note, I gotta go. Why did you do this? You want a nice nature fucking getaway, and you go, come on, in. Where's the Sasquatch about to pop out? It's what they're turning to. Alright, we'll see you tomorrow. Good luck.
I know. It was so good to see you. It was nice to meet you.
I'll see you tomorrow.
See you next time.
You better make sure I get up.
I will. Last day in Wyoming.
I mean, last day in Wyoming, weren't they only there for like 2 days? Because literally they got there and then they are like, okay, we're going to film some TikToks. You're going to go to the hotel. It's like, and get ready for dinner. And then we're going to go, it's like they've been there for 2 days. Like, I'm glad they're having fun, but none of this is funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't really, it's not like as funny as what some of the parts in the old series have been. Like Xylee said in the last stream that it really, this whole series just kind of comes off as lazy. He has a Yak plush come out when he opened the ranch. Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh my god.
Not the grinder hookup you were expecting.
Good morning.
Come on in. Come on in. So I can come on in. Well, listen, is it too much? Yes. Am I scared to get in an Uber right now? Fuck yes. Nobody dresses like this, right? Also, nobody cops like this. I thought Wyoming was more like country. It's really not.
So, when did you even...
Oh, Crystal, they already have yak jerky. You can get yak jerky from the website.
Heck on.
Oh boy.
You have the tiniest luggage. How did you fit a million?
Are you trying to say my clothes are big?
No. Whoa. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying there's a big hat. Hat. Don't do this to me. No.
Okay, I think my lunch right now. What's that? I know that. We have to go. Chris, are you excited? We're gonna see some yaks. We're gonna see the palette. We're gonna talk about Jeffree's next move. I'm gonna try to convince him not to leave YouTube, and it's gonna be very interesting.
Again, why are you trying to convince him to not leave YouTube? If he doesn't want to do YouTube, he isn't going to do YouTube. Like, it's not your decision to make. Like, I get that he is your cash cow that you use for your content, But even if he's not on YouTube, you can still use him for your content. So I don't really know what the big deal is about him leaving YouTube is. Like, I just don't get it.
Let's go.
What's stopping? It's hard to wrap your head around because I don't recall. There's multiple angles to this story, and all stories, because like when you were getting 30 million views, great, it looks wonderful, and I guess there's elements about it that are wonderful, but it's also, in those moments, there was never a day where you didn't have a pit in your stomach, where there wasn't a fire to put out. And so us moving to Colorado was the most reset of mind, of creativity that we've ever had. But to think of Jeffree coming here, that's even more desolate than Colorado, by himself, like he made that decision alone. We had each other to like go through that process with, so I can't imagine Jeffree, $20 million mansion, 20 cars.
Okay, I think that's what I need to talk to him about tonight. I need to get to the root of it. Like, I want to really talk to him about this. Like, why he moved here, why he's leaving YouTube. Because it's funny, like, I like joking with him and he's the funniest person I know, but I want to get real about it because...
Does he not have the ability to comprehend what people are saying? Like, he left LA because he was sick of the drama that was happening in LA and he wanted life to slow down, so that's why he went to Wyoming. He's leaving YouTube because he's not getting the views like he used to get on YouTube, and because everybody on YouTube treated him like the villain. Like, why is that so hard to comprehend? I don't get it. Like, I picked up all I picked up all of that when he told us that to begin with. Like, you're just trying to draw this out more than it needs to be. Like, this part of the series didn't need to be an hour long. But the music, right, Inklet? And then you have the sappy music in the background to try to elicit some kind of emotion for us to feel bad that Jeffree's leaving YouTube. Like, you outed yourself in your own series about the mind of Jake Paul being a sociopath, like just putting in sad music when you're trying to get the audience to feel sad for you. Like, it's not working. It's not.
Yeah. I mean, he's more isolated than us. And I think maybe that's what's hard for us to wrap our minds around, too, is the fact that he's done. Like...
Right, Code Deb, I think we can agree the leaving YouTube plotline is scripted, because in the second one, he said that he was uploading 2 more videos and he was done. And that was right after the Star Wedding collection had dropped. So then when you go to his channel, he already dropped 2 videos on his channel. So you're telling me that he's not going to upload 1 more video for his holiday collection that's going to launch? So, I mean, I don't feel like he's not going to leave YouTube forever. He's going to leave YouTube until the views start to come back. That's just the way that it's going to go.
He's not going to make the decision, but he's, like, done. And is he? Like, you really should have a heart-to-heart with him about that.
It's not the caffeine, at least I don't think so. I guess it could be though, but it
For me, it's such a part of my life. Like, those series that we did together and all that stuff, it's just sad to be like, is this really gonna be it? Okay, today is such a terrifying day for me because I'm gonna be switching lives with Jeffree Star, who I am.
Thanks for the following, Novi. I have no idea why my alerts have all changed. So that's interesting. I wonder if it's connected to my Twitch. No, it's connected to my YouTube. Oh my god, I don't know what's going on with my OBS. No way did Jeffree FaceTime him and tell him that. What, that he's leaving YouTube?
Terrified. Alright, let's do this.
when I tell you I don't wanna love another, and maybe this time I won't stand for way too long. And how about those who say something wrong? I'm just intimidated by your perfection. Head over heels for you at the same time. I want what I say sounds coherent, but if it doesn't, could you read my mind? Cause just like the summer days, baby, your gaze is fleeting. And out of all the words I say, yeah, it sounds cliche, but I mean it.
And now we have a really long sappy history montage. And this is the part where Shane was crying in the bathroom in his Balenciaga hoodie because he wasn't making as much money off his merch as he thought he was supposed to. I can't get enough of Shane in that hat of the vest, though. Right, it's ridiculous.
When I tell you I don't wanna love another. Oh, yes, you could be my girl, and I your best forever. But maybe this time I won't stutter.
Apparently, you know the right people have dates like this.
Can't keep doing this.
Oh my god, even my cat is over this music. He just sat on my phone. Nice. Oh, let's see here. Oh, hello. Can I not delete the... Okay, thank you for whoever deleted those. Because it was not letting me do anything.
Oh my god, we're late for work.
Hey, drop off the trash.
Thank you very much.
Is this a real gun? Come on, now. She's very real.
Alright, y'all.
The stuff is right here. Okay. Armed and dangerous. These queers are deadly. Alright, we're gonna bring some treats for the yachts. They may hate you all, so. Yeah, I mean, dangerous. No, they can be. Yeah, like you may or may not be gored with a huge horn through or something. But
That sounds relieving.
Thank you, Caitlin.
no, we're going to the pasture with the nice ones, the ones that are not as. Oh my god, that was a wasp. That was funny. Oh my god. There are all types of behaviors. There's really friendly ones. There's vicious bulls. Most of them respect my space because I'm out there every day. So, I do. I'm not gonna put you near ones that are gonna charge you.
Sounds like the beauty community.
Oh.
You lied to me about that.
I know. See, I know. Well, they did all embrace you, and then when they couldn't use you, they all turned on you. Anyway. Alright, let's go.
It's funny how he always has some shade to do or to say about the beauty community, when again, the beauty community turned on you because of your own actions. That's why. This whole thing feels dragged on. It really is. There is no reason for this to be an hour long. There's no reason.
We're on the road again. We're sucking dick again. We're on the road. What is it?
I'm stupid, don't know how to open it.
Where's the wasp?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Are you okay?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'd do the same thing. Like, bee, wasp, no. Nope, nope, nope. You can have my car. It's yours. Just take it. Nope.
Yeah. Sorry about that, partner. It's just a little wasp, nothing to be scared of. What is that? We're fine. It's outside, go, go, go.
I'll get rid of it. Look it. I can handle a 1,000-pound yak, but I fucking hate insects. Ow, I think I have whiplash. You see this big mirror? That hat looks like
Backseat girl like we used to. I still remember the very first night.
Alright, ready?
Ready, Daddy.
Oh my god! So long to yesterday. I might not love you tomorrow.
They should have cut out that montage. I agree. It could have just been one video. Yeah, if they would have cut out all of the fluff, all of the filler, all the emotional manipulation from the 3 videos, it could have been all put down into one video. Like, Shane really couldn't think of anything else. That's why I'm not watching any of Shane's videos again. Him dragging this on is kind of him manipulating the audience to feel bad for him again. 100% agree, Buttercup. Do you think Shane actually thinks people want these videos? I mean, Shane's still getting 1 million views, so I think 1 million views for him is sufficient enough. But he has to figure out a way to come back and reinvent himself to be relevant on YouTube again. Because remember, he said that every 3-4 years or whatever, he's not relevant anymore because of some kind of scandal, and he has to rebrand himself basically and reinvent himself. So doing the same thing that you did before isn't going to do it. He's got to do something else, or he's got to do something else, because this just isn't it. This isn't working. I haven't heard anybody talking about this stuff except for people in the commentary community, and that's it. Well, in the drama tea community. But before, you would see things all the time on Twitter about Shane and Jeffree anytime they had a new series launch. The only people that I see commenting about it are people in the drama commentary community, and that's it. In my opinion, the less of Shane and Jeffree, the better. Oh, I'm not scared of bees at all. I don't like anything that flies around me. Like, if I hear a fly, like, buzz by my ear, I still, like, flinch and, like, run away. Like, because I'm just not expecting that sound. The only time I watch Shane Jeffree content is when it's on drama channels. I'm good with insects as long as they don't bite or pinch, and I just don't like anything. It's like, please feel sorry for us and buy whatever we put out there. Exactly. And honestly, since we'll get into it, like, remind me, Lily, that I have something to say about putting things out there later on when we get to it at the end of the video. Oh, I don't realize he still got views like that. Well, yeah, I mean, his podcast that he gets like 1 million views per podcast.
Yeah, I built several roads, and the city let me name them all. Yeah, so Yak Road is an official street on Google Maps now.
No way. We're on Yak Road, you here? They look like they're standing like they're eating. Oh, hi, babies. Hey, guys. Oh, which one is that?
That's Wiley.
Hi, Wiley.
Hi, girls. There's Trick or Treat. There's Stunning. There's Gorgeous. There's Honesty. There's Jealousy. There's Dreamy.
They're so cute.
See the all white one is Diamond Dawson.
So long to yesterday. I might not love you tomorrow.
So high, I forgot the truth.
My BO hits different here.
None of them are just gonna charge us, right?
What? They're not just gonna charge us, right? Oh, only you, sweetie. You're
Well, they're all making.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If the yak started charging and everyone had to run away, I would find that highly entertaining. Maybe I'm a little morbid for saying that, but I thought it'd be highly entertaining. Now, I'm not saying somebody has to get hurt. I just wanted to see everybody run away in fear.
Hi, girl.
Wait, is it crazier than I thought it was? I've never. Oh my god, the babies! They're so cute.
Say hi to Shane.
You guys are so beautiful. I want all of you. Look at the baby. Oh my god. This is like magical. This is crazy. Even their poop is cute.
What's crazy with yaks is that their sweat glands are not really active, so their shit has no smell, and their boo-boo has no scent. Smell the ranch right now.
Yeah, there is no.
Is that a hunk of shit?
Yeah, and it's old. You can pick it up. It's only
No,
grass.
Shane.
It's only grass. It's only grass.
Why do you have to touch it?
Did you smell it?
It's just.
It doesn't smell.
But Chris, turn around and look at what they're eating. They only eat grass, you guys. Yaks are really healthy. It's not like they're eating fucking McDonald's all day.
It kind of looks like a yak burger.
They're eating. But look inside. It's green because they only eat grass and alfalfa.
It doesn't smell at all.
So
That's insane.
Isn't that cool?
Wow, that's a TikTok. Picking up some yak shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm eating it.
Where are the babies? Look at the mama and the baby. That's sweet.
I keep losing friends and losing hours.
Wait, now I feel really bad.
I can't comprehend where I've gone wrong.
Hi, baby. Oh my gosh, so precious. I love you. Oh, she didn't like my style. It's okay, I get it. It's really bad.
Yeah, I don't really get the whole point of picking up the poop was. Like, why? So yeah, I was looking for something and then saw today's Jeffree's 37th. Yeah, that is correct. That today is Jeffree's birthday too. So that's why I'm really surprised that they didn't launch something at the end of this. If it wasn't for drama channels, I wouldn't know who Jeffree Star was. I knew Jeffree was because of his music back in middle school cringe. Yeah, I mean, I knew who Jeffree Star was because of MySpace, so.
Sick of heartbreaks, mistakes, losing my cool these lazy Sundays, always.
Look at the little baby.
Now I'm missing all the days when I had nothing.
Don't have brown step in the diarrhea.
So sick of
Hey y'all, this isn't Yellowstone, but we're here at the Star Yak Ranch, and we have a visitor. He came all the way from Colorado.
I just want to see my people.
Yes. Shane's mingling with the yaks, and he's gonna see which one he wants for dinner tonight.
Oh.
That's the TikTok.
I want you to stay, don't see why you can't, I promise.
Isn't Shane's podcast channel converted from his old Shane Glosson beauty channel? His audience would be built from the beauty community that he supposedly can't stand. Yeah. His Shane Glosson channel, which is now titled Shane 2, is where he is uploading his podcast to. That is correct.
So wait, as long as I can, yeah. I want you to know you're enough of a man. Let's walk on the beach without leaving.
You're beautiful.
You know that your curves are infectious.
Hi. We love you. Don't kill me.
With my desire till you possessed it. Ooh, is this what you want me to do? Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, I wanted to find a cute place for us to sit and show the palette. Where do you think?
Should we go to these like boulders?
Sure.
But I didn't come from up above to fall in love.
I really love it out here.
I mean, I love this. I never thought you would be the type of person to love this.
I just feel so at peace out here. I really do. I feel like I can actually breathe again out here.
Wow, it's so cute.
Now we gotta be careful. Watch out for rattlesnakes. What? This could be a den of them right here.
Oh.
I've only had 8 this year.
Oh, what? Anywho, I was gonna say that's growth.
You wanna set up some boulders? Look at my cup holder, you guys. Wow.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
Yesterday I got a little nervous when you told me you were quitting YouTube because I don't know, I got sad because I was like, I don't want people to feel like they won, like, oh, Jeffree's quitting YouTube, like the haters want to.
Yeah.
But then after watching you like actually getting excited about the TikTok thing and like being creative, and then just after seeing this, and last night like hanging out and going to dinner, just seeing you in that element.
I mean, he didn't really seem that excited about creating the TikToks because remember, he was like, we've been through Friendster, LiveJournal, MySpace, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. You know, he's like I just want to fucking die or whatever he said. Like, he's only doing it because that's where the views are. He doesn't seem excited to do it.
I get it. Like, it's a different kind of fulfillment, I guess, that I don't understand for myself.
Yeah.
Because like YouTube's kind of always been my thing, but YouTube, it's like a 4-year thing for you, right?
Maybe more like 7, 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I had never really used my channel. I started a very long time ago, and then it went dormant, and I didn't have any followers really. Just a couple old weird MySpace videos, you know.
Dear Diary, I wish there was more than 2 genders, because I'm getting really bored.
So when I started my brand, and I was like, whoa, what is this whole beauty trend on YouTube?
What's up, guys? Today we are here shooting my very first ever Jeffree Star Cosmetics makeup ad.
And I just put my foot in the door and hammer and sledgehammer and the wrecking ball. No, but I entered a community and I made it better. And
A couple that sets together stays together.
Help you.
Made it better or made it more dramatic and more problematic?
Enjoyed me degrading myself for everyone. Yay!
I have never felt uglier.
The Morphe Brushes Jeffree Star Brush Collection. I have been with Morphe since day 1, and to be able to create brushes which have been so highly requested for me is a dream come true. These are our children together. This is drama.
I do find it also very odd that he made brushes with Morphe and didn't just make his own brushes. Because let's be honest, all of those brushes from Morphe are just private labeled from Crown. And the brushes that he did with Morphe, I swear to God, you can buy those exact same brushes from AliExpress or from Alibaba for like 99 cents. Because I know that I saw those on there. So, like, why not just get your own? Jeffree is excited about making the TikTok, says that I'm about to go to the dentist, right?
Is actually 8 years old.
Diamond Star, our beautiful 9-year-old Pomeranian, she passed away a few days ago, and we were.
Now today we are of course going to be playing with the sold out Shane Dawson X Jeffree Star Cosmetics collection. This is like an art piece, y'all. We worked so hard on this, and I can't believe it's out.
And me and you showed the whole world how to make makeup and the real truth behind the curtain, and it was so magical. People really got to learn the business, and it was one of the highlights of my entire life, and I'm so fucking proud of it.
I think that's why I get sad, is because like that was such a amazing time, and
yeah, and me taking a hiatus from YouTube doesn't change anything. I just need to do me right now.
See, right there. So he kept saying quitting YouTube, quitting YouTube, and then Jeffree's like, well, me taking a hiatus from YouTube, which means he's going to be back. As soon as he can figure out a way to get those views back up to the area that he wants them to be in, then he will start uploading videos to YouTube again. Everyone who's sold at Morphe was contractually bound to collab with them. Oh, interesting. Maybe because I'm older now, 31, but I don't care for makeup like I used to. I don't spend as much money as I used to on makeup. And a lot of other people I know say the same thing. People aren't into makeup YouTube tutorials anymore. Oh yeah, tutorials on YouTube like died off like even before all the drama happened, because it was more like just reviews of products and the drama and doing like stupid challenges. But other than that, like tutorials like just really weren't a big thing on YouTube for a long time, because everyone has basically done everything already. But I mean, what's going to happen is that people aren't going to be uploading any kind of tutorial videos for a while. And then people are going to start searching for a tutorial on a specific thing. and they're only going to see videos from 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 years ago, and they're going to be like, what if I upload a tutorial? That way it's more current and more up to date with brands that are still around instead of brands that don't exist anymore. Like, I feel like that's what's going to end up happening. Some type of contract with Morphe. Yeah, I can understand if like Morphe sells your products, so it would make sense that they would make you collab with them. Like, I would totally get it. I mean, you're also going to make more money from that too, because you're going to get a discount code, which you probably already have, and then you're going to get a kickback for the products that you sell as well. But I mean, I also think too that, I mean, ever since the panini happened, like, people just really weren't into makeup as much as they were before, because they weren't wearing it all the time. And they're like, you know what? I don't need to have this makeup on all the time. I don't need to spend the time to do my makeup every day like I used to. Like, I can just go more natural now.
And I'm not feeling fulfilled on, you know, that space anymore.
Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, I'm sad, but I know that you're gonna be so happy because I've seen it, so.
Absolutely.
I was told at Ulta the Jeffree X Morphe Setting Spray was the same formula, just a different scent. That doesn't surprise me at all. Not at all. I mean, it would make total sense. Why make a new formula when you already have one, and then you can just add a scent to it, and then it saves you money because you're not producing a new formula.
Now when does our second palette launch?
Speaking of, yeah, so after the first palette, we actually started working on this before it even.
Hold on, let me back up just a second there.
I understand. I mean, I'm sad, but I know that you're gonna be so happy because I've seen it, so.
Absolutely. Now when does our second palette launch?
I mean, I don't doubt that, again, they're gauging the audience to see if they're interested in another palette, to see if they want to start making another one. And under the comments, like, I saw the first video, like, a lot of people were like, oh my god, I want the palette, I want this palette, you better be releasing this palette, and blah, blah, blah. So if they get a lot of positive response, I wouldn't doubt that they would put it out. And let's be honest, with what Jeffree sells just based off of him, obviously it's not as much as he used to, but then if you put Shane's fans into it as well, then you get the Jeffree fans and the Shane fans buying the palette, and then you're going to have more people buying it. They're going to make more money than they would off just a regular Jeffree palette. I feel like, anyways. That's my opinion. Could be wrong, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Speaking of, yeah, so after the first palette, we actually started working on this before it even came out. Before we even knew if the conspiracy palette would, like, sell.
Yeah.
Just because I think we're both that way. I mean, people are gonna say, money grabbing this, not okay. I get so excited, you get so excited, and we just want to keep making stuff and creating stuff.
Exactly.
So before the conspiracy even came out, we started thinking of colors. And I was like, oh, I wish I had this color in it. And you were like, I wish we did this, I wish we did that.
Yeah.
And it was too late to change it. And then you were like, you know what, let's just start working on it. And I have faith that the conspiracy is gonna do well. Like, let's just start working on it.
Yeah.
So we did. And then I think over what, like 6 months maybe, we spent going to the lab,
trying new things. Yeah.
And then even for me, like, I was even more into makeup. I knew what people really wanted. I was up with the trends. I was excited to try the formula. So then I started doing notes. I was like, oh, this one needs more payoff. This one you know, needs more pigment. This one needs more of a multi-shit. Like, I was like really going in.
You were really into it, and that's.
But see, he was so into it and being up with the trends and trying the new palette that they're making. You still didn't have any time to upload one single video to that Shane Glosson channel doing a face of makeup. That's why I don't buy it. You, like, even though, yeah, they knew that the palette wasn't sold or whatever when they were working on the second one, they still saw all of the hype behind it from the series as the series was premiering, knowing that they were going to have a big seller on their hands and they were going to make a ton of money. That's why they were already working on a follow-up palette, because then that was ready to go, but then all the drama happened, so they decided to shelve it because of that. If none of that drama happened, this palette would have came out. I honestly think that it still would have came out during the height of the panini if they didn't have all the drama that surrounded that happened in 2020. I feel like in December they will come out with a new palette for Christmas. I mean, Jeffree did say in his last video for the Psychedelic Circus that there was going to be one more launch this year. But he also said that the Psychedelic Circus was his last major launch. So we'll have to wait and see. Consumers are smart. They don't spend so much money. Yeah, I mean, people are being smarter with their money for sure. No, he wasn't. He was only in it for the money it would bring him. The palette is already made. We'll launch on Black Friday, I think. See, well, I don't know. I mean, they could take the colors that are still left over, but I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Shane doesn't even shower all the time and washes his face. People really thought he was gonna upload videos. True. Right, and he got decent at doing makeup. He could have done some videos. Yeah, I mean, was he the best? No, but was he like getting better by practicing? Yes. So I mean, he could have at least like made the attempt and put out at least one video before he left the makeup community. I wouldn't buy the palette with Shane's money and Jacqueline pushing. Why did the dogs have D's for names? I have no idea. Like, he had Diamond and Diva from the beginning. And then once he started getting the rest of the Pomeranians, he just kept doing names that started with D.
That's the passion that I have that drives me to do all this still, and I love that.
Yeah, it really got me through. Like, I hadn't been canceled yet, but after the first series ended, I was really depressed because I was like, it's like such a high, and then you give birth to this thing, and now you're like, oh, I'm never gonna have any idea again. I'm never gonna make anything again, like whatever. So that got me jump started. I was just so excited, and it kind of got me going. And then I thought of an idea for a name that some might think was a prediction, and also me manifesting something bad.
Yeah, what was our second collection gonna be called?
It was called Doomsday.
That's a sick word.
That's kind of the darkest thing ever.
That's so cool. Doomsday is such a good name. The Doomsday palette. Well, I have to ring to it. It's sick.
The Doomsday.
And such an iconic name. Oh my god.
Well,
so before all the crazy drama, we were gonna do Shane and Jeffree Part 2. It was gonna be called Doomsday, and then the pandemic hit. It's your fault.
And this is before
good.
COVID and everything, so I was like Doomsday. And then I even made the logo, which had the SD.
Yes.
I'm officially crawling in the urn right fucking now.
Biohazard. Oh my.
Oh, I photoshopped the pig mirrors.
Yes,
By
you
the way,
did, and it was such a good idea. I was shocked.
Before COVID, I did the mirrors.
I mean, I think like, you know, the whole Doomsday thing would have been a good marketing thing, like doing that with the pig mirror, stuff like that. But again, they're showing this because I feel like people are going to be like, oh my God, I still want that mirror. Please get me that mirror. You need to release the merch. Like, I feel like that's why they're including it as well. I feel like somehow this is going to be launched. Like, this merchandise is going to be launched. I just feel like it's going to happen.
Yes, with
exactly,
the gas mask. And I was doing the swatches with like a glove on.
The fact that you pull that glove out of your ass and are already swatching has me feeling fucking magical.
It was a whole thing.
It was a whole thing. It was so good. And it just flowed so well from the first one to the second.
I mean, the logo's cute. All the advertisements are super cute. I mean, it would have sold if they weren't involved in all the drama that they were involved in. Now, if they put it out, do I still think it's going to sell? Yes. But do they need to order 1 million plus pallets? No. I think if they ordered like 100,000 pallets and put it out, it'd sell out. But it's not going to sell anywhere near the first one. Diva was his first dog. He had him before the makeup line. He used to dye the dog pink. Yes, that is correct, Deb. I keep forgetting this isn't Twitch, so I don't have the emojis I want. Sorry, Terrence. Why does it feel Shane is trying to convince himself and everyone how into the makeup community he was? Right, Buttercup? He really is. I like the lime green a lot, but I have something similar. Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of the colors you'd be able to, like, if you search around, find them in another palette. But the only issue is you have to buy, like, a palette from here, a palette from there, a palette from there, just to get the colors that you want. You know, they're totally testing the waters, releasing these videos to see the audience response to their products. Yeah, 100%.
And it was so you, and it was just, oh my god.
And the shade names were like, there was World War.
Oh, dang it. Go back.
It was a whole thing. It was so good. And it just flowed so well.
Sorry, I just wanted to pause on that.
Second, and it was so you, and it was just, oh my god.
And the shade names were like, there was.
Yeah, I mean, like, the whole, like, mock-up of, like, the advertisement and stuff, I mean, it's super cute. Like, I feel like it would have been a great campaign shoot. But, oh well, that's what happens when you talk shit on YouTube and try to destroy other people's careers for fun. Lesson learned, I guess. You just cost yourselves millions and millions of dollars. Who does ad campaign for before making the product? Shane, I guess. I mean, they were already like picking everything out and everything. So, I mean, this obviously is like a rendering. It's not like an official like photo that they took and stuff. Unless you find single shadows. That's true, Inklet. You could find single shadows.
There was World War T, which
We're trademarking that right now, okay? That's so fucking good.
there was Survival of the Thickest. That one was from me. There was Quarantine, which, looking back.
My God, looking back.
Crazy.
Before anything.
So then COVID hit, and that was horrible. And then Twitter hit.
Yeah.
So it became evidently clear.
And we didn't do it.
Take hold.
I'm sad we didn't.
To be super honest, I also didn't think I would ever make anything again at that point. I was like, I'm leaving the internet, I'm leaving YouTube, I'm leaving everything.
Right.
So I told you, I was like, because it was at a point where we had to order stuff. And then I told you, I'm like, you know what? I know you're too nice to say this, so I'm gonna say it. Let's not do it. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do anything ever again.
He really did. He kept it so real with me.
Yeah, I was like, I'm
wow.
gonna move away, or like, I don't know, but I'm leaving. And so you take this palette, and you can either put it out, or you can repurpose the shades because they're so fucking good. Like, we worked so hard on them.
I mean, you're leaving the internet and moving away again because of the drama that you started. That's why. Like, you act like everyone was out to get you and to destroy your career, but you chose to actively try to destroy James Charles' career, which he does a very good job of doing himself. So I don't really know why you wanted to insert yourself in there and try to do it instead of just letting him do it himself. But you wanted to be at the top so bad that you tried to take him down, and then in the process destroyed your own career instead. Lesson learned.
And I was like, so actually, if you look back, like, a lot of the palettes you've released since might have had one shade from it or something.
Oh, absolutely.
And every time it would, like, kind of make you cry, not in a sad way, but in just like, oh my God, like, that's one of our little babies.
Yeah.
Oh my God, wait, are these the shades already? Oh my God, wait, okay, I was not prepared. Holy fuck.
Because all those old shades went into a big vault, so let's say I'm making whatever palette.
Let's open up the Bloodlust palette. Oh my God.
I'll be like, damn, I really need like a shift or whatever, and you just look through them all and you just pick one and...
Okay, listen, if this shade is not in the Shane 2 palette, I'm gonna quit. Wow.
Oh my God, fuck yes, oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, bitch. Hi.
Oh, wow.
It's called Executioner, and it is a stunning black with a purple-pink shift in there.
I did not expect this shade to be.
So basically, he took the shades that they made together, put them in the vault, and then is just picking a shade or two from the palette to put into other palettes. Shane acts like choosing Pantone colors is hard, right? Or taking a picture of a chair, or taking a picture of somebody else's product.
So pretty.
That on the lid, like,
I like this matte with the glitter in it.
Let's dive into the second row.
even though this is a muted color, I'm really gravitated to this bizarre muted lavender.
So we have Deviant right here.
It's kind of like my Scorpio liquid lip, but not.
It's kind of lavendery with a hint of blue in there. It is so pretty.
Wait, oh my God, wait, I really love it. Wait, I'm getting so excited. Oh my God, it's fucking happening.
Should we keep going?
Yeah.
Introducing the Blood Money Artistry Palette.
So I made this on Photoshop.
This one is called Money Heist.
This is the color I wanted for that top shimmer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It is just giving you the one gold that you need in this palette.
Oh, wow. Hi.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Money Heist, stunning.
Oh wow. That is a beautiful duochrome green.
This shade is stunning. It is called Money Heist.
So we're back in the lab.
Yes, Graveyard Girl still makes videos, and I don't really feel like when Shane made that series with her, she really took anything that he told her to help her channel grow and to get views again. I mean, she tried a little bit, but then just kind of went right back to doing the exact same thing as she was before, with the same amount of success as she had before.
Hi guys.
Of course, we have Divine Intervention.
Let's do Divine Intervention.
Divine Intervention. I know you guys already saw swatches, but I haven't touched this icy white shade.
This is a stunning icy light green pearl.
Whoa.
It has such a beautiful shift to it.
Oh, it's green reflective.
Okay, you just made me get so excited.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's
Okay.
And oh wow, guys, I feel like that green shade is going to be a game changer.
And I'm happy that people are getting to actually play with it. So.
This is so cute. Oh my gosh. I just love an icy white shade with a different reflect in it.
Oh my God, I love it.
Just straight up matte hot teal.
Wow.
Okay, wait, that is.
Oh my lord.
The shade is called Chameleon Fetish. It is a obnoxiously bright neon green chartreuse color.
Oh yeah. That's insane.
Woo. Oh yeah.
That.
It's already like happening.
Yeah.
It's already happening. Why are we so quick? It's like, I don't know.
And this row, just by itself, could have been a palette.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I have the palette here.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. I can't believe you have the Doomsday palette here in Wyoming. I know we're surrounded by yaks. And
I look at it all the time.
This is crazy.
It's not sad. I look at it all the time. Oh my god, I have it wrapped in my phone.
Yes! She's not breaking this thing.
Okay.
Oh my god, I haven't seen this in 20 years now? Yeah, 2020. I feel shattered.
So here, oh, our lives are the palette. No, our lives are great. Oh my god, this is weird. This is like a reveal. I've been waiting 2 years for this, except that it's not coming out. Okay, here's the Doomsday palette.
Okay, let's see it. Whoa.
Okay, so here is my conspiracy. Now I know, Lily, this is what I was asking you to remind me of later in case I forgot, but I didn't forget. Jeffree just released the Psychedelic Circus palette, which has 21 shades. Normally, Jeffree only puts 18 shades in a palette. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 3 is 24. So if you take the shades away that Jeffree has already used, so as long as he hasn't used more than 6 shades from the original Doomsday palette, that would still leave 18 shades left that haven't been released. So that's why I'm like, okay, 24 is a lot to put into a palette. 21 for Jeffree was odd. That still leaves possibly 18 shades left if he hasn't used more than 6 colors from the original Doomsday palette. Now, if he has, say he used 8, then that means that they would only have to create 2 more shades to put into the palette. And getting rid of that shimmer black and putting in just a standard black could be one of them. So that would instantly bump you up to 17, and you'd only need 1 more color. So that's why I'm like, are they really using this to gauge if somebody wants to buy it? Because they still probably have a lot of these colors left that they haven't used and could easily just come up with a couple more colors to create a full palette. Because Jeffree's not going to put a shade in a palette that he's already used, so he'd have to come up with other ones if they've already been used. It's missing the release shades. No, they're still there. I just think it's a bad picture because, like, I mean, here is that shimmery black. There's that shimmery gold. There's the blue. I want to say this is the Scorpio. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Chameleon. Let's see, where's that? It's probably this one. So that's 5. So I think that's 5 colors that they showed that they've taken out of it so far. So that would still leave them more than enough to make an 18 pan palette without having to make any more shades. But also this top row is just very boring. Like, why are the neutrals shades just not spread out more to give it more color options? That's just my opinion. It just looks very boring up top because then you have all the color down below. Doomsday, what is the Superman? Good question. There's another image with the shades set aside. I'm almost positive. Yeah, like they'll go into like more images of the shades and stuff. I thought you wanted me to remind you after the video was over. No, you're good, Lily. I just didn't want to forget because then if so, I'd be like, Lily, what was I trying to talk about? And then maybe that would jog my memory. But that's my conspiracy that they're still going to possibly release the palette. And they'll be like, with the overwhelming response from the video, we decided to go ahead and release the palette as a special limited edition this holiday. I feel like that's going to be what happens.
Doomsday. It looks so pretty in this lighting.
Yeah, the fact that we were going to do 3 long rows was incredible. So many amazing metallic shifts.
Yeah, this one.
Ugh.
This was the one that we made in the lab together.
Yes. Wow.
I was so proud of this one.
Stunning. Wow. The shift. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
okay, we're there. Yes. Good morning.
Oh my god, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's gonna look so.
Wow, I want to slap it on my lid right now. Yeah, it's so avant-garde yet wearable. It's very high fashion. It's nuts.
Okay, here is our first. If I just posted this on Instagram.
Here's the first rendering.
Wait, this is the first pass, and I feel like, oh my god, wait, even just going over it with my phone, it's fucking good.
Dang it.
And
My pause game is terrible.
Wait, this is the first pass, and I feel like, oh my god.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we're still at 8 shades. It's like this one's been used. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, 5. Oh, and this one's 6. So there's 6 shades for sure that we know have been used from this palette already, which would still leave 18 shades available for a new palette. Just saying. So, I mean, if it comes out, I guess, you know, maybe I'm psychic. I mean, if it doesn't, whatever, but I feel like that's gonna be what happens. We'll just have to wait and see.
God, wait, even just going over it with my phone, it's fucking good.
It's really good. And
You know what's so funny? Like, I didn't even plan for this to be like a sad thing. I was just more excited to finally show it, but it is like you leaving YouTube. I was finally saying goodbye to this because I think in the back of my head I did have that little thing of like, well, maybe one day like we could put this out, or maybe one day. Now we literally can't. You've used some of the shades, but also like we just revealed it, so like you can't do that. but yeah, saying goodbye.
I mean, you can, because the same thing happened when you released the conspiracy palette, is that you showed everybody what it was before they were gonna buy it. And just like a normal review video or reveal video that Jeffree does, you put the palette on display so people can see it. And then that way they know, like, hey, this is launching in a week. Make sure you're ready for the launch. Like, you always show your product before you launch it to drum up the hype about the product. And again, yeah, you've used some of the shades from it, but you still have at least 18 left, unless there's more that have been pulled from it. Like, you still have enough. Terrence, why are you teabagging the chat? It looks like a great formula, it just can't support either of them. Well, yeah, I mean, people have said for years that Jeffree Star has a great eyeshadow formula. Can we set a wager on this? Because I think you're right. Yeah, I mean, we shall see. I mean, we're not too far away from December, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. I really hope they don't use the palette after picking up poop, right? Yeah, don't stick your fingers in the palette after you picked up poop off the ground. Oh, that's how they get the deep brown shade. Oh my god, Terrence, I can't with you. No.
Bye to. Should we bury it?
oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. Should we, or wait, is that bad for the planet?
I mean, yeah, I would bury it on camera, and then as soon as you cut, I'd exhume that bitch and put her in a hefty bag.
Okay, we won't.
No, I think it needs to go in the makeup vault. I mean, it's just something to admire, and it would have been insane.
I am really excited about it. Like, I feel like the more I look at this palette, the more like confident I am about the actual color story.
But everything, I guess, happens for a reason. I've made peace with it. But it is looking back like, wow, it was sad. It took me months to get over it.
I mean, I am actually happy we didn't put out this palette for a lot of reasons, I think.
I'm not. Fucking sickening. It could have been, and not even could have been. We already know it would have been such a huge seller. The whole theme, everything was just so different. It was so like, it was like almost like anti-beauty in such a cool way, but it all looked fucking pretty. Ugh.
Well, here's why I'm happy about it. I think putting out something called Doomsday is a level of darkness and toxicity that I actually can't handle, and I feel like our lives have gotten so much better.
Yeah.
Like, because the whole idea was going to be end of the world, darkness, doomsday, like, you know, and now it's like that's so not where I am and not where you are, so I'm happy that we didn't do it. And then on top of that, like, it is nice to know that we still have a friendship outside of, you know, like, yeah, it's fun to make stuff together and, like, you know, make a palette and do this and do that, but, like, even without the palette, like, I feel even closer to you now than I did then. So it's like,
yeah, absolutely.
I think I was just trying to continue on that thing
Yeah.
because it was the best time of my whole life. It was like, I need to keep going. Let's do another palette, let's do this, let's do that. And now 2 years later, like, I don't know. It's sad. Oh my god, okay.
2 years later, you're like, damn, we really need to put out this palette because I really want the money for it. I feel like that's what you're trying to say here.
Okay.
It's a big
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Well, I guess I'm gonna put this away.
Oh, it's so good. Well,
I mean, I'm glad we got to show it. That was fun. That's all. That was my favorite part. Was like the reveal moment. So that's fun.
I was just so proud of us working on it and creating and being so excited, not even knowing what the full first one was going to do. It was just the unknown, the magic. It was so fun, the passion. Well, we can always rename it Annihilation.
No, it's something happy.
All
right, we'll get there. We'll get there.
It's not coming to me right now.
All right, yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll have, yeah, creative meeting.
Well,
No, but it's epic, and I'm sad it never got to be in people's hands.
well, listen.
So, I mean, the fact that they can't even think of another name is ridiculous, but they're like, oh, we'll have a meeting about it. So I went down to the comments and I left 3 suggestions because, you know, they're trying to go like into this happy place. So I was like, well, you can call it the Rebirth palette, the Phoenix palette, the Resurrection palette. So, I mean, because they're both trying to rebrand their careers, restart their careers, resurrect their careers. So, I don't know. I mean, I gave them 3 name suggestions. So, if they do bring it out and they use one of my names, I'm going to sue.
I guess it's time for us to go get on our merry way. All right. But thanks for inviting us out. Of course.
Colors look like Jeffree's new palette. I did a side-by-side comparison, Crystal, and they're not. I already thought that they were that palette, but they're not. There could be a new color in there from the collection, but I don't know. I mean, there could be one in there, but when I put them side by side and I looked at them, they weren't the same.
And I'm really happy. Like, I know I got sad yesterday thinking about you leaving, but I am happy.
No, it's okay. And I can't expect everyone to be happy at hearing that, because I think I'm already mentally there, and I'm forgetting. Not forgetting. It's just I've done so much on that space. I'm just mentally not there anymore. So time to transition out of here.
It's just like the summer days, baby, your gaze is fleeting. And out of all the words I say, yeah, it sounds cliche, but I mean it. When I tell you I don't wanna love another, oh yes, you could be my girl, and I am best for lover. And maybe this time I won't stutter.
And that is the end of the series. So let's scroll down here to the I wonder if he linked anybody that he put in the video, because I know he used to do that back in the day. Yeah, I mean, at least he was nice enough to link the people that he used for his video. Hey, look, here's all the songs that are gonna get my video copyright striked again. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's go look at the comments. No one's liked my comment. That's rude. Let's see here. So let's just sort by newest. Honestly, I need that black eyeshadow in my life immediately. I wish you could sell them as singles. I'm so proud of you all, and it's amazing to see what happens when you move away from the chaos. Honestly, it's been one reason I want to move to get away, because of politics and just being over Texas in general. Congratulations for all of you for finally finding your peace. But Shane, give me the deets on the singles being available. Devin, I don't know if you've paid attention to the video, but I mean, the black is in the Royal Blood palette. Well, I mean, I guess that had more purple reflex in it though, so it's not the exact same, but it's very, very similar. I'm not ready to say goodbye to the series. Those are my happy place. I'm happy for you all, but at the same time, I'm sad and the nostalgic is huge. I hope both of you put out this palette. I have blood money, but I wouldn't care having the same colors. These flashbacks and seeing colors repurposed literally made me cry. I remember crying so much for the conspiracy series, seeing Shane being loved and shown he could be accepted as himself, and then the world hurt him all over again. It just breaks my heart. It's not the end. I'm so sad, but it's a great series. Wowza, this hurt my heart. Seriously, love you both. Hope to see you again soon. I'll follow both of you wherever you go. I don't care what they think. I want that palette. It makes me happy to have Bloodlust and Blood Money. It's like I have a piece. Please, I need another palette. So, I mean, yeah, people are basically like, yes, give me the palette. Release it anyways, now. So, you gotta release this palette now. I mean, people in the comments are wanting the palette. So, I mean, they're doing a good job of gauging an interest if people actually really want to get this palette or not. So yeah. Here we go again with the montage at the right. Second Genesis. Oh, there you go, Deb. There you go. I keep getting a feeling like Shane was hoping for Jeffree to be like, yeah, let's just put it out there now, right? I mean, I feel like Jeffree was giving that kind of feeling like, yeah, let's just go ahead and put it out. So, but I mean, I guess not. I mean, I figured that he would. I mean, if Jeffree's like, yeah, let's put it out, I don't know why Shane wouldn't be like, yeah, let's just do it. I mean, I feel like we're gonna have to wait till December, but I feel like it's coming. But here's the thing too, though, is that if it does launch in December, we know that it takes time to get everything pressed and all that stuff. So are they going to be able to say like, oh, well, we decided to release it anyways? I mean, I guess if everything is made in California versus overseas, then they have the leeway of maybe getting it done in 4 weeks. But I don't really know. Because I think a lot of Jeffree stuff is made in California, but not all of it is. But obviously, a lot of the merch stuff, I don't know if they'd be able to get that done, but we'll just have to wait and see. Jeffree looked like he was over it. I mean, I think he looked like he was over the fact that he lost so much money. All cash grab for Shane. Yeah, I mean, he keeps saying that he was so into the makeup and he really wanted, to release another product because he loved it. Yeah, he loved doing it because he saw how much engagement he was getting with the first series, knowing how much they were going to be making off of that first palette. Because even when they were getting those prelim order numbers in from Morphe, if Morphe didn't believe that they were going to be selling those, they wouldn't have ordered that many. So being like, oh my God, Morphe just gave us a $20 million deal for this palette. What can we do with a second one? Why not start making a second one after the first one so then we could launch that one? So, I mean, I feel like he knew how much money he was going to make from it. My conspiracy, though. But, I mean, overall, let's refresh here and see.
I think I want to have a retail.
So 6 hours, 474,000 views, number 1 on trending yet again, and 40,000 likes to 6,000 dislikes. So there you have it. The power of Shane Dawson putting out a video makes it number 1 on trending again. I think all 3 of his videos made it number 1 on trending. But, I mean, the likes and dislikes, it's got good engagement. He's not getting the hate that he used to. I'm sure YouTube comments are getting filtered. Let's see here. Let's go to Twitter. Search Shane. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's read the quote tweets. Hashtag release the palette. Love this because Twitter is the one place that you cannot filter things. Sad to see it's over. Where's my pig mirror? Hearts. Made me cry. I can't imagine my life before discovering these 2 beautiful humans. I appreciate both of you. New gig palette, yak meat, vegan meat coming. This guy can't even break 1,000 Twitter likes on a new post announcement. Bruh, that cancellation hit hard. At Shane Dawson, I cried. This collection is endgame. I wish you, Jeffree Star, would release it, but understand, please. Release this mirrors. Please release the mirrors. This mirror queen needs more piggies in my life. So, he's not getting as much hate as he did on the first few. Or I guess really there's any hate on these. Except for that one. So, yeah, I mean, no, there's no quote tweets from any drama commentary channels on this one. Let's look at the actual comments. Watching now, too busy buying Taylor Swift tickets. I'm begging you, please release the palette. Your next series should be about the drama community. Rich Lux needs to be featured in it. I truly hope you guys release this palette. I'll never forgive the world for robbing of this palette. I mean, he's actually getting a lot of positive response on Twitter versus the first series, first part of the series. Because the first part of the series, everyone is like, oh God, no, please no. But yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing I'm not seeing anything negative underneath this post. So yeah. Let's see, I mean, you can always hide comments on Twitter. No, there's no hidden comments either, so look at him go. The shimmers are made in Italy. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Deb. Thank you. Number 1 on trending, but YouTube sucks. Shane really into makeup, but never put makeup in a video. Exactly. Tired of the montage. Yeah. I am tired of the montage too, 100%. Let me see. So I'm gonna try and see if we can. Let's pull this out. Let's see here. Let's go to Xylee. I'm gonna see if we can raid Xylee's channel. Is she still live? Streamed 1 hour ago. Oh, she's not live. Do I have anybody who's live? Home. Let's see. Let's make this bigger. I'm live. Subscriptions. No, I don't see anybody who's live right now. I was gonna try to actually raid somebody's stream and somebody was actually live, but there's nobody live right now. Just scrolling through. I don't know who that is. So, nope. Okay. Nobody live. Well, we tried. We were trying to be good YouTube friends. Where's this? So, nobody should be crying over a pigment, right? I mean, nobody should be crying over makeup either, unless they are the ones releasing it. I can understand being happy that you released it, but no, there's no reason to cry for pig mirrors, just saying. Pigs are not cute. I mean, some people think they're cute. My grandma was obsessed with pigs. I have no idea why. But, all right, guys. Well, thank you all for coming to hang out to watch this new Jeffree Star series. I don't know what we'll talk about in the next live. We'll have to wait and see if something pops up. But I mean, maybe we'll just start watching just random stupid videos on YouTube just to hang out and have fun. But I'm going to try, to keep streaming whenever I can. Thankfully, the new Jeffree series made me have to come on and stream 3 times in 3 weeks, which is probably a record for me these days. So, but yes, thank you guys all for coming out and hanging out. And we're going to go ahead and end the stream, but I will see you guys all again for the next one. All right. Bye, everybody.